Today, I want to talk about, in my experience, the hardest things that it takes to be successful. So, I think two of the things that I have in mind right now are getting started. Like, I know you've probably, well, it depends. I don't know where you are, I don't know what your status is right now. But I know there's been times where I just watch video after video, read about it, think about it, instead of just, getting started and taking action. I knew something was missing. I forgot my earrings. Anyway, I'm about to go into the gym and get a workout in, and then I can't wait to get in the sauna. I love getting in the sauna after I work out. It's like a little treat. Anyway, and it's crazy how many people are here. Last time I went at like 3 o'clock, it was amazing. Today, not so much. I came at 11 o'clock. There's tons of cars here. I just joined another gym, a more fancy gym that I liked. And it's just in a very pretty area. Like, it's clean. It's like drama free. It's just like next level. And a lot of people don't want to pay. It's like $41 a month, but a lot of people aren't willing to pay that. When there's Planet Fitness, that's $10, but they give you towels, you just get more bang for your buck, and plus it just puts you in a different, because of the scenery and the way it looks, it just puts me in a different mindset. That's like, when you see something that's really nice and upscale, you're like, oh, I'm a part of this. And it's like, I don't know, when you're out on vacation, or if you ever been on a vacation and you see the beautiful scenery and it just looks nice, and it makes me feel nice. It makes me feel all fancy and whatnot. So I joined that gym actually 2 days ago. So I'm excited to get in a sauna or whatever. But I'm going to do 20 minutes on a stair stepper. I'm going to work my arms because I haven't been doing strength training on my arms. And then I did my 100 crutches today, and I actually made a board, a goal board. Not a goal board, but it's like a weekly chart, and I check off items as I go, like the daily items that I need to do. Because another thing people struggle with is getting started. If you don't get started and if you don't do nothing, obviously you're not going to have any success. The second thing I think is the hardest is consistency. That's why I made that daily board. I was just up last night, it was the first time, yesterday was the first day I was completely vegan. I didn't eat any animals yesterday, and I felt pretty good, even though I need to stop, not eating, because sometimes I'll just, be so busy, I'm like, oh, I forgot to eat. So, I gotta make sure to eat in order to actually, be healthy. You can't be just walking around, not eating and nourishing your body. So, I need to do that. And it's very hot. I'm about to turn on the car because it's hot. Hopefully it's I'm sitting in the car, about to go to the gym, but it's hot. I'm turning on AC. Anyway, whew. The second thing is consistent. That's something I struggle with still. Consistency. If you're not consistent, then you're not going to be successful, and that's just what it is. You can set something up and, maybe but eventually, if you don't take care of it, it's going to be, eventually it's going to just disappear, or you're not going to have the same results you did when you started. So I'm just thinking about, all my income streams, and, for example, my Kindle income going down because I kind of didn't pay attention to it. So that tends to happen. Or sometimes when it comes to passive income like that, you actually get lucky and something just takes off out of nowhere. You're like, oh, okay, this is selling now. So that's nice as well. But consistency and getting started. I feel like if you get started, it's like, okay, that's an accomplishment. That's something. Just getting started, because a lot of people don't even get to that moment. Then after you get started, if you can be consistent, it's crazy how much you can, I'm telling you, if you're consistent, I feel like there's not a lot of competition when you're consistent. I feel like there is, but there's not. There's other people that might be playing at a higher level as well, but a lot of people can't be consistent or can't stay consistent, and that's what if I master that, or when I master that, I'm going to be good to go. good to go. But yeah, that's a quick video I made for you today. I think that's all I had to say today. But oh yeah, one more other thing. Last night I had an epiphany when I was watching all these success videos and stuff. I was thinking, actually, like, sometimes it don't even come from the videos. It's just like I'll like just get an idea and I'm like, oh wow, you know, but it only happens usually when I'm already doing what I'm supposed to do. It seems like I always get the best ideas when I'm doing something I'm supposed to do or doing something towards my dreams. That's when I feel like I always get the best opportunities. Like, oh, I should do this. And yeah, last night I was listening to a lot of motivational stuff. I've been listening to a lot of Wesley Virgin. I like him, like the multimillionaire. And what else was I listening to? That's pretty much, I was just listening to him yesterday, I think. And then I was thinking I need to start batching, because you know my schedule was crazy. And I'm still Grubhubbing. Another announcement, I'm actually going to be moving on September 1st. I'm going to be moving into my own apartment. As you know, well, as you may not know, I went through a divorce and I moved in with my sister afterwards. Me and my ex-husband had a place together, and so I moved in with her, you know, saving money or whatever. But I'm about to move into my own place, and yeah, that's happening September 1st. It's just crazy how everything's just falling like in place right now because of the changes I'm making. I'm just you know, when you start doing stuff that you know you're damn well supposed to do, you just feel so much better. So get started if you haven't, and once you get started, be consistent. But yeah, I made that chart, and it's like Monday through Friday, and then I got like, I know meditations on there. I know my 100 crutches is on there. I'll try to do 100 crutches a day. That's how I feel like my stomach went down, because my stomach used to be real big, and I'm like, you know, I just started doing 100 crutches a day. What else? I need to start working my arms though, because I was looking at that other video I posted. Not okay. I was like, oh my goodness, like, I don't know, like, why we got such juicy arms. It's just juicy. Oh well. So I'm definitely working my arms today. I need to start, you know, my stomach is getting there, but my arms, So I got things to work on. Anyway, so Monday through Friday, I put on this little chart. It's like a dry erase board, and it's like right there where I can see it, which I like, because I can't help but like, oh man, all these boxes are checked off if I don't do them. So like I have Monday through Sunday, then I have going across, like going down Monday through Sunday, and then going across I have 100 crutches, meditation. What else is a daily thing that I'd be doing? A daily post on my natural hair site. Like I have struggled with social media consistency. It's just, I don't know. I guess that's just something I really don't want to do. And eventually, I'll be having a social media manager, because it's just something that I feel that I'm not. That's something I don't like to do. That's just what it is. But I know it's something I have to do. I'm going to do it. So in a daily post on Orgina Olivis, I'm doing a video now. You'll see this, obviously. And there was another thing, but I can't quite remember right now. But yeah, I have that book. I actually need to start recording videos at my place, because I'm always, seems like I'm in a car, but I just feel like, you know, once I'm out and about, I just, you know, can be good. So thank you for watching. I think that's about it. But today's takeaway is basically, get started if you haven't. You know, I remember watching a whole bunch of videos before I was already in Kindle, right? I shouldn't have even been playing around. Like, I got distracted a lot. Like, I was in Kindle making a decent amount, and then I got started with FBA, which I'm glad I did, for Fulfillment by Amazon. And I remember I was watching a whole bunch of videos on it. There was a whole bunch of, you know, the popular internet marketers, they were talking about it. They were talking about Fulfillment by Amazon. I'm like, should I get started with that? You know, physical products, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what, let me just get started, because I mean, I guess it can't hurt, but it kind of did distract away from my focus from Kindle, obviously, but that's cool. Now I have 2 income streams, so that's good. You know, another income stream is always good, but you do need to focus, though. It's just crazy, like how many things I've started and kind of not been consistent with. And I kind of was talking about that too, like I was going to get to a certain income cap and then focus on the next thing, but yeah, that's why right now I'm just focusing on Natural Hair Master and of course my brand Argina Olivis. So yes, be strategic in what you do. Don't just do things, but also at the same time get started with something and then be consistent with it, and then you'll see results. Because when I did start Kindle, I was consistent for, you know, a few months before I got distracted. Of course, I would see different things, like I guess it's more due to all the noise out there, because there's a lot of information out there, and sometimes you don't know what to choose. You're like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this, so you want to do it too. But I feel like you should get started with something and pick something and go with it, and that's just that. So be consistent and get started, or get started and be consistent, and you'll be good to go. So as you can see, this is my second video, and I'm going to be doing daily videos. So let me know what you think. If you have a topic you want me to discuss, let me know. I will be doing more tutorials. I know this is just like update videos, but or journey videos of like my status and my update. What else is my update? Oh yeah, when I found out that I was moving into my new place, I decided I'm going to continue to Grubhub because I need the extra money. Because like I said, because of my lack of consistency, please learn from my mistakes, because I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, you know, I am like not struggling, but I'm like, don't be like this, because obviously I need Grubhub to supplement my income. But if I would have never been in this place if I would have just been consistent, like, and just did what I was supposed to do. Like, so count your blessings. If you start to see income online, pay attention to it, and really continue doing what you're doing, and be consistent, and be consistent, and be consistent. That's all I can say. So yes, that is my tip of the day. So yeah, Grubhub is basically, I don't know if you know what it is, but it's delivering orders to people. Basically, it's an app, and restaurants that don't deliver, they have delivery drivers like me. That's where I come in to pick up from the restaurant and deliver to the customer. So I'm just like, all I'm doing is picking up from restaurants and delivering to customers. So any restaurants that don't deliver, they now have a chance to do that, because you know they have the Grubhub driver. So I'm a driver at Grubhub, and I do that usually in the evenings, and my mornings are dedicated to business and, you know, whatever. It's not something I have to do, but it's something I need to do in order to make more money, in order to save more, in order to grow my business more. And my original plan was, okay, use the Grubhub income to take care of all my personal expenses, but I don't want to be dependent on that income. So I'm really trying to wean myself off. But this month I'm really going hard with it, because I'm going to be moving into the new place. I want to make sure you know, I got everything together financially. And I only want to do it for the next maybe 2 months and go from there. So yeah, a lesson I can tell you is, please, if you are making money, you know, decent money, enough money to, you know, cover your expenses and to do stuff, because I was doing stuff too. Like, I was making a decent income. And then, like, for me anyway, for a single, I said, well, not for a single person, for a person without kids, when I was still married or whatever, for a person without kids, for a person, and we had 2 incomes, then you got to keep that in mind. Now I'm alone, but, you know, I have my own income. But just think about that. For a person that, you know, it was easy for me to just simply spend money on traveling and stuff, and I love travel. I'm a travel junkie, so I know I can do it more later on, but for the next 6 months I'm not going anywhere. My last vacation was in Massanutten. You can look on my Instagram. I had a ball, but I like I said, I really didn't want to go because I was already trying to, you know, get my stuff together. So I'm not traveling for the next 6 months, because, and that's going to be not till like maybe October. I don't have anything planned, but I'm just saying, if people ask me, oh, you want to go here? I'm like, no, I'm just stacking my paper right now. That's what I'm going to say, because that's true. I'm not, I'm really trying to get into a place where I'm outsourcing and I'm running a real business and not having a Grubhub, not having to, you know, worry. I want to have, my goal, I guess, 10,000 in my bank account would be nice, and then I want to be making, before I step away, I guess, from Grubhub, I want to be making a certain amount. My goal right now is $330 a day. That would be almost basically 6 figures, $10,000 a month. That's my ultimate goal. So you'll be seeing my income report maybe Tuesday. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. I feel like I've rambled, but I feel like I'm telling you more and more about my journey, and that's what the point is, I guess. So talk to you later. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and thank you for watching.